ones, empaths. This doesn't always happen, but there's times when the relationship ends for whichever reason between you and the narcissist, and you don't realize they've moved on. You see, they hide the new supply. And there's a number of reasons why they do this, but firstly, they do this so you don't. They're trying to hide what they're doing, right? And they want you to stay plugged into them, because if you're like me, then the narcissist had some idea that if they went with someone else, you might never take them back again. They will take that risk and they will think that they're God's gift and that you will accept them back, but there's still a part of them that realizes this is a dangerous game to play. So they will hide the new supply so you stay plugged into them. Like you still got hopes of fixing the relationship or stuff like that. But another reason why they do it is actually because their new supply, they're embarrassed of. Their new supply is not worthy, and they feel embarrassed of actually revealing the new supply. And this is what I believe happened in my situation. I believed that they kept it so long before they revealed their new supply that it was because they was embarrassed. And this is what they do. But this is why when the relationship is over, you've got to avoid any feelings of wanting to repair it, because you've actually fixed this relationship numerous times throughout the whole existence when it carried out. You know, you've repaired it, you've fixed it number of times, and this fix it instinct is in us. So for me anyway, I don't know if you agree with this, but we try to fix things after you've broken apart. We're left wanting to fix things, and they know this. So them hiding the new supply is part of this, but you know, eventually they do reveal the supply, even if they're embarrassed, because they've got hopes that this will still hurt your feelings, you know. But they do downgrade, and I think by the time I think that they do have some idea they've downgraded. They do realize they're downgraded, even if momentarily they felt like they landed a good option. And they go through that process of infatuation. It does come tumbling down, it does come crashing down, and eventually they get reality strikes, and they realize that they've actually downgraded with this new supply. Another reason why they hide the supply is they don't know if this supply might stick around them. They need to make sure that this supply is playing out the suitable role, at least. Even if they know they've downgraded, they've got to know that this supply is into them. So they have to have some idea that the supply is reciprocal, wants a relationship with them, for them to feel like they can make a post on their social media and start glorifying it to the world, you know. But they are embarrassed, they are shamed. They would much rather have you by their side or in a picture. You've only got to think of how it happened in your scenario. How did the narcissist behave when they was with you at the beginning? You know? How did the narcissist behave when they was with you? When I think of my situation, what the narcissist done, which I realize what they done now, is I look pretty young, right? So the narcissist actually took a picture with an older person at work and posted on the social media. And the ex got in contact and said, "Oh, who's that old man?" And shortly after that, she posted me on the social media with us together. So therefore, she misled her ex to believe that she's with some old man, and then really she was with me. But this is the way that she staggered it, right? This is the way that she staggered it out to the ex that was watching. You know, she said the ex cheated on her and they were broken up. That's what I was led to believe. I don't know the actual truth now. After everything that I went through, I don't know the truth, you know. Fully pledged liar. But you've got to think of how the narcissist behaved when they was with you. Whether they posted you straight away or they didn't. You know, there's a number of reasons. But a lot of the time, after an empath, the narcissist will make bad decisions after an empath. You see, empaths inflate the narcissist to such a degree. They begin to inflate beyond us. So they begin to look down at us. Whereas once they worshipped us and they looked at us as, you know, their fixer and their problem solver, because we love so hard and because we build them up so much, they begin to look down at us. And this is often why relationships end initially. You know, except, you know, as I've mentioned in my other videos, they start to re-idolize you afterwards when a relationship's over. So you have to understand that by the time you've seen the new supply, the narcissist is in split minds at the very least. They're in split minds, you know. They're aware, you know, they might be infatuated and glorifying the new supply on other occasions. You do see the narcissist just start posting straight away with their supply. You know, they will be eventually in split minds where they realize, oh, what have I done? Just like the narcissist is when they hide the supply. You know, they're in split minds as well because they think, oh, you know what, if I post this, it can hurt them. You know, they'd rather just go through the process of posting it, even though it's a downgrade, even though it's a dusty, they'll still post that new supply to invoke feelings of jealousy and resentment from you, right? They know you're watching. A lot of them know you're still watching. So you should make sure that you try and learn how to stop watching the social media, because if you're watching the social media, it can be very detrimental for you, constantly keeping up to date with what's going on in their life but not having any communication. It's unnecessary. Like, no contact means no contact. So it means breaking all forms of contact with the narcissist, and you shouldn't spy either, because it's still a form of like contact in a way, you know. So anyway, just understand that the narcissist is embarrassed of their new supply. In some cases, it's not all the time, but they can be embarrassed. Also, they can be doing it because they want you to stay plugged into the relationship and not disconnect fully. They're worried that you will disconnect. So it can be a mixture of that, you know. They can be embarrassed. They can be worried you're going to disconnect if you see the new supply too soon. So they do stagger it out in the way that they do it, like I mentioned in the scenario where it happened with me, the way they staggered out how they revealed me. You got to think back how they done it with you, whether they posted you straight away, whether they didn't post you straight away. You know, regardless, the narcissist has various reasons why we do this. We only can try and understand them to some degree, because they are deranged individuals. But yeah, so, you know, they are embarrassed. They don't want to reveal their new supply until it's the right time, to keep you on the hook. And yeah, so just remember how they done it to you, and that will give you an idea. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find a link in the description box. If you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, the spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.